Have you ever heard the story of why the tortoise carries its house on its back? Legend has it, it wasn't always this way. Long ago, Jupiter, the king of the gods, was getting married. He invited every single creature, big and small, to the grand celebration. But one animal, the tortoise, was such a homebody that he just couldn't be bothered to leave his cozy house. He declined the special invitation. Well, Jupiter wasn't too pleased about this snub. As a punishment, he decreed that the tortoise would carry his home on his back forever, never able to leave it behind. For years, the tortoise didn't mind, but as time went on, he started to feel a pang of regret. He watched the birds soaring freely through the sky, their laughter echoing in the wind. He saw the speedy hare and the nimble chipmunk scampering about, always off on some new adventure, exploring every nook and cranny of the world. A deep sadness settled over the tortoise. He looked at his own short, stubby legs, barely able to drag his heavy shell along. He longed to see the world beyond his little patch of grass, to experience the wonders he could only dream of. One sunny afternoon, feeling particularly gloomy, the tortoise ambled down to the riverbank. There he met a pair of friendly ducks gliding gracefully on the water. Seeing his long face, they asked him what was wrong. The tortoise poured out his heart, telling them all about his curse, his heavy home, and his desperate wish to travel. The ducks listened patiently and then quacked excitedly. "We can help you," one of them said. "We can show you the whole world from above." The tortoise's eyes widened with hope. "How?" we asked. "It's simple," said the other duck. "We'll hold this strong stick, one of us at each end. You just bite down hard in the middle, and we'll lift you into the sky. You'll see everything. There's just one very important rule. You must not, under any circumstances, open your mouth. Keep quiet, no matter what, or you'll be very sorry." The tortoise was overjoyed. This was his chance. He eagerly agreed, clamping his jaws firmly onto the middle of the stick. The two ducks gripped the ends with their beaks, and with a powerful flap of their wings, they lifted off the ground. Up, up, up they went, higher and higher, sailing towards the clouds. It was more magnificent than the tortoise could have ever imagined. The fields and forests spread out below him like a giant green blanket. He saw rivers winding like silver ribbons and mountains touching the sky. He was finally seeing the world. Just as he was soaking it all in, a crow flew past. The crow did a double take, completely astonished by the bizarre sight of two ducks carrying a tortoise on a stick. "Well, I'll be E." The crow cawed loudly for all to hear. That must surely be the king of all tortoises, flying so high and mighty. The tortoise's heart swelled with pride. The king of tortoises, he liked the sound of that. He simply had to agree to confirm his royal status. Forgetting the duck's strict warning in his moment of vanity, he opened his mouth to say, "Why, certainly I am," but the words never came out. The second his mouth opened, his teeth lost their grip on the stick. Down, 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 he tumbled through the air, his magnificent view shrinking away until he crashed upon a rock below, shattering his shell into 100 pieces. This old fable leaves us with a powerful lesson. The tortoise had his dream within reach, but his vanity got the better of him. He just had to speak up to feed his ego, and in doing so, he lost everything. It's a stark reminder that foolish pride and giving in to vanity can often lead us straight to disaster. Sometimes the wisest thing we can do is just stay quiet and appreciate the journey. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales and lessons. See you next time.